Hi everybody, it's Spring with Soaps and Suds and Such, and large portobellos, and I know they're portobellos because it said it on the thing, and you see how easy they pop out. Yep, they come right. Well, I lost part of my gills. I don't like that. Let's see. Heck, I'm just going to put it down on the paper. Try pulling that back. I noticed pulling it back, even though it kind of pulls some of the outside off, it seems to take it off of there. This covering that's covering up those gills. And these things got really good gills. I guess that's gills, that's what it looks like. Yeah, you can also just take like your scraps from this and put them in your compost bin too. I hope that these things, I hope I can get them to grow. All of these mushrooms, I love mushrooms. And I think they're very beneficial. Okay, I'm going to show you them. See if I can show you the gills. Look at that. Hopefully I'm picking it up good. But I'm just going to turn these up. I'm going to do both of them. There's one. Here's the other one. And you see it's got massive gills in it. I'm going to do both of those, and I'm going to let this sit. They say 24 hours. Knowing me, it could be around 24 hours, maybe a little bit longer. It's according to my time and how I feel if I'm not sick. And then I'll bring you back, and then we'll go forward and hope that we get some spores. Okay, we're getting ready to do our big portobello mushrooms, and I have sterilized everything. I've got my coffee grounds ready. I've got my wood chips, and they have been boiled to high heaven. I got my straw.
Table's a bit low, as you can see.
And the straw has been boiled and boiled and boiled. I've got my cardboard, and it has been put through boiling water. I've got my jar. It's already been cleaned out with 91% alcohol. Here's the 91% alcohol. Got me a pair of scissors that have been wiped down with 91% alcohol. And what I'm going to do, set my alcohol there. I'm going to take off, well, let me put a little bit on my hands. I just did, but I'll put a little more. Okay, what I'm going to do, get around my rings good, I'm just going to take these off like so, and I hope this works. I have no clue, so we'll just hope it does. Pick this big boy up. Well, I see a little bit of a ring, and it looks like he might have sweated some. These little pieces. There's a little bit more. Take this one off. Well, he's stuck. Still stuck on there. Okay, we've got those. And there it is. I don't know if it's supposed to be that way or not, but I'm just going to cut that out, cut the paper up, and then I'll bring you back. I thought I would have got more spores from this fella, though, honestly. Okay, here's our big jar. I've already wiped it down with 91% alcohol. Okay, now I'm going to start, and I did put gloves on because, and I wiped my gloves with 91% alcohol. But how should I do that? Should I do that? I ought to get me a big spoon, oughtn't I? Let me get a spoon. Okay, I got me a big old spoon, and I did wipe it down with 91% alcohol. Right here's see if I can get this where you can see both my coffee grounds. And I do have some of the coffee filter in there. Trying not to make a big old mess. And I did run, that was run through a coffee maker, and then I mashed out the excess water. Actually mashed out the excess water out of all of it, basically the best I could anyhow. Now I have to get where I can see if I got the bottom covered good. I think so. Maybe a little bit more on that side over here. And I've got my coffee filter for the top of the jar, and I've got it already alcoholed. It's drying. Okay, now I'm going to go with wood chips. These bowls were wiped down. I'm going to go ahead and do my hands again with some alcohol just to be on the safe side. I don't want to do anything to mess this up, but I know it may not work, but we'll see. Okay, now wood chips. I'm just going to use my hands. And these things were boiled. Well, you know what? I forgot. I got to put in my spores. I hope it's spores. So, let's see. I'm going to put this one right down in here. Put another little piece over here. And let's see. I think I'll put one upward. If I can get to it, get a hold of it. These gloves. Okay. There. Now I'm going to put some wood chips. I'm just going to try to get my hand in there and sprinkle this right along top of that. Hopefully the pieces aren't too big. I hope. Thought I'd make more of a mess with the coffee, but I think the wood chips was it. I'll leave that over there. That. Okay, now, let's see. What next? We're going to put some more of our, hopefully, spores. We'll hope. Okay, now, a little more alcohol on the hands. Or the gloves, I guess I should say. Now I think we'll do a little bit of straw. Let's see if I can get this over here. Get it to fit in here. Hopefully this straw is not too big or too, hopefully I got the water out of it enough. I'm just going to put some down in there like that. And look at my sides. Hard to see what I've got here. I'm just kind of tamping it down a little bit. Okay, I think we'll see. Okay, I'll put some more of our spore paper in there. Okay, let's see. Now, I think I'm going to do some cardboard. I'll say. And you see it's still damp. It don't fit perfect. Guess I should have cut it differently. Oops. Let me fold that in. Might help. Maybe. I don't know. If I'm doing this wrong, please do tell me, because I have no clue. I mean, I watched videos, but another spore in there. Guess I should have cut those a little differently. Okay. Now let's see. Go back with our coffee grounds again. I guess I should put it in. Well, no, I think I put it up. Coffee grounds is going in there. They also got paper, the coffee filters. I hope this works. I love mushrooms. I love every mushroom I've ever tried. Haven't been fortunate enough to try some of the ones that people talk about. But boy, I sure would like to. But maybe if I can get these to grow, then I would have more, you know, hope that I might could grow something else. I don't know. And they say that you have to mist these. Mist it. I'm pretty sure it's once or twice a day. A bit over here. Well, that's out. I will tap it down. Nothing in there. Now we're going to go with a few more of our wood chips. You know, I think I'm going to put a piece of cardboard, of my cardboard in there. And I think I'm going to tire it. Yep. Cardboard. And I'm going to put this one right there. And I'm going to get another piece of that flat cardboard, just to kind of go on top of that, like so. Then I think I'll go with some little bit of straw, just to top things off. And then I think I will tamp it down, the jar, in case there's air pockets, which there probably are, where I didn't do that paper right. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to tap that down and get my coffee filter ready, and I'll bring you back. Okay, I got my coffee filter, you can see. Put it right on there. Now, I don't have a lid that's got a hole like a mason jar lid that fits this jar. So, I'm going to use rubber bands. I think that'll hold it pretty tight. And I did do my hands again in rubbing alcohol. The rubber bands were done in rubbing alcohol. My filter was done in rubbing alcohol, and I let it dry. So if you enjoyed the video, do click subscribe. Click that little bell. That'll notify you every time I upload. I will do a follow-up on this if, no matter what happens, even if it turns green, which I hope it don't, so cross your fingers for me, because I really want to be, you know, able to grow mushrooms. We're trying to be more sustainable, I guess you might say. I think that's the word. But Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Happy mushrooming, soaping, whatever you may be doing. And here they are, hanging out. This is the darkest spot I've got. It's not, well, it's pretty dark, but when it's closed up. Coolest spot I've got that I could think of, and it's just like a cabinet.